it is done. Mostly. Hey guys, welcome back to episode 2 of Spycraft. Hope y'all are doing great and dandy today. Today, we have the continuation of the Spawn House, which is mostly complete. We still have a bit more to do over here, mostly in this area here, the garden area, and the very front of the house, which is actually not going to be part of the house, but the shop area. So we're going to be working on this part and the outside part for today, but the rest of it is done, and it is freaking awesome. I am so happy that it's done. Here it is. Here's what it looks like from far away. If you don't recognize this building, I tried to emulate the style of Julia's house from the Pixar movie Luca. Really, really good movie. Absolutely loved it. And I wanted to do this for this season, for my Spawn house. Yeah, so now we get to do that, and we get to make a little shop in here as well, and it'll just fit in with everything that we have going on. So why don't I give you a quick little tour, because even though we don't have the garden done yet or the shop yet, I have gone ahead and also decorated the inside. And most of the stuff that we're going to need for building the stuff, at least for the garden, is in the shulker box, so I'll just place that here. Yeah, we did some, I went through several shears to get some oak leaves. We got some more still back at Asian Irish Lands. Yeah, we'll have plenty to just decorate this. I took some screenshots from my test world, so that way I can refer back to that when I'm building, and we should be fine and dandy. So let me give you a tour. So there's two ways to enter this house. One is through this side door here. You go through this back door here. Or the other is you enter in through this area here, the shop, and then you go through the back door here. Both ways will lead you to this small little staircase. And if you go over here, we have a couple little barrels for some storage, some nice little hidden away storage. Nothing crazy here. But if we go up the stairs, we get greeted by this, and we have another little storage room in here. Just tried to fit as much as I could within the little nooks and crannies. And then we have a small little room here, which we can decorate with stuff. Can sleep in here. This is meant to be kind of like Julia's room from the movie. A bit more stylized, though. Got a little record player, got chest and a barrel, and some decorations, bookshelf, so some nice stuff, you know. And then over here we continue into the main living area. We have this here, the table. I may put in some lightning rods in here to simulate the spears. I don't know, we're gonna play around with it. Got the little kitchen area here, got another bed there. This is the balcony that looks out. And if we go up here, we have another storage space, which we're going to fill up with some more chests. Haven't done that yet, just because I haven't really bothered to, but we'll get there eventually, get this all filled up. We can keep our store stock and whatever we need over here. So, yeah, that's about it. So why don't we get started on the backyard. So something that I brought up in the last episode but never addressed was why there was a gap in some content, because we were going strong. We had 2 episodes of Nether Sphere out, and I was getting ready to finish work on the 3rd episode, but I guess I should address why that never happened. So basically what happened was I was preparing for the 3rd episode. We were getting a farm in. I also kind of redid some of the base, which, you know, it was coming along well. And I wanted to get all that done before we got started on building the next part and doing some more stuff in the episode. I wanted to get all that stuff gathered and prepared. And right before I was about to start recording that episode, we get this message over Discord from the people that are running it saying, hey, there's going to be a server maintenance. We're going to be down for a couple days. Which, that's fine. It happens. I heard there were some issues going on and everything as well. So, it's not a big deal. What was a big deal was how that couple days turned from a couple days to a couple weeks to a month and a half of just server being down, which kind of sucked, unfortunately. But that also gave me some time to work on some personal stuff, because I'm also going to school at the exact same time of me doing this. So I was able to focus on getting work on my finals, get all that stuff done and out of the way. Passed all my classes, by the way, so that was pretty awesome. So, it worked out on that personal front. Unfortunately, that meant any content that I had planned kind of got put by the wayside. But now Nethersphere is back, and I do fully intend on continuing the series, but there are going to be some changes. See, one of the main things about Nethersphere was a lot of what I was doing in that series was prior to me knowing when Season 8 was going to be released and 1.18 was going to be released. So a lot of the projects I was going to be doing in that series have now been shifted over to Spycraft, since now Season 8 is here. So we're going to have to try and rework exactly what we're going to do in Nethersphere, which is fine. We still have the lighthouse and everything, so there's no major, like, oh no, what's gonna happen, it's gonna die out. No. So we're gonna be continuing the series. It's just gonna need a bit of a shift in focus. I still need to figure out what that shift is gonna be. But once that happens, we will get Nethersphere back up and running, and we should expect to see episode 3 fairly soon, once I figure out the final details for that. So I hope that explains that a little bit, my thinking with that. So I'm going to keep going with finishing up this house here, the garden area. We're going to finish this up, and I will get back to you as soon as that is done. So I have been working on putting the final touches on the backyard, which you can see down here. It looks really nice. I'm really happy with that. And now I'm starting work on the custom tree. I have never built a custom tree before in Minecraft, and I think in my testing world I overcomplicated it, like, a lot. Because replicating it is such a pain in the butt. But I'm going to get through this. You can see the progress that we have made so far. We've even connected up the tree branch over here to the room, just like in the movie, which I think is kind of cute. So we're gonna keep trucking at it, and we're gonna be good. So I'm stopping by the Asian Irishlands because I need to pick up some wool for some decoration. And so Nico went in and harvested the potatoes again. And so I put in some earlier, and this is how much is in here. We have so many potatoes. Oh my god. This is insane. But we need more. More, I say. Much more. And we need the poisonous potatoes too. So one of the biggest projects that I think we're going to be working on after I finish up the custom tree is making a automated potato farm, so we can get as many potatoes as possible and start building up our poisonous potato currency. But let's just transfer all of this away and put them in the barrels. And then I will be back to building. Alrighty, some more progress on the tree. We have some branches out here. So yeah, I mean, just you can see just from here like how complicated this is. And we still have yet to do all the branches out here. And then putting on the leaves shouldn't be too much of an issue. It's mostly just to, enclose the space a bit, cover up the branches, make sure there's no big spots exposed. And then we'll be done with the spawn house. All we'll need to do is put in the shop, and we'll be golden like some cooked potatoes. So I'm just chatting with Keegan. Yeah. Yeah, so he set up a new shop, and yeah. So I'm asking if he'll accept rotten potatoes instead of diamonds, and yeah. We haven't set up the trade post yet. Yep. We'll get right on that. Yeah. So yeah, this is Keegan's new shop. He's selling mending books for 10 diamonds and for a to be determined set of rotten potatoes once we get all that set up. And I am happy to say the house is done. It took forever, and it was such a pain in the butt to get the tree done, but it looks amazing now. One last thing that I think we'll do is add some lighting inside the tree itself. In my testing world, I used some end rods, but I don't necessarily have that, which is unfortunate. But we can get that later. That's not a big deal. So I think what I'm gonna do is I am going to finish up here. We're gonna be done here, and we are going to head back to the Asian Irish lands for our next project. Okay guys, we are back at the Asian Irish lands. I've done a bit of cleaning out and everything, done some more harvesting. We almost have a stack of poisonous potatoes, which is crazy. I don't think I've ever seen that many in one place. But one of the things that we need to deal with before getting everything set up is our storage issue, because we are creating a bit of a chest monster here. We got barrels. I've kind of taken these barrels, emptied them out, but put them in these chests here, so like you can see where most of the potatoes are in the world, at least for us. So, but the problem is like, this is not a viable solution, especially when we have all of these chests here filled with stuff. And so what we're going to do is we're going to be building a quick storage system just to like have everything in bulk and in one place, and just to make this area look a little nicer. And that way we can clear out some of these chests and build some more stuff here, probably some more farms. So the thing is, if we do like a bulk storage system on this island, it's going to stick out like a sore thumb. So the best thing for us is we're going to want to do this underground. And the best place I found is we're going to do it right here in this hallway. Well, not in the hallway exactly, but more just like a little offshoot. So yeah, if we just start digging a little bit over here, I'm going to be copying Blocky Bryson's bulk item sorter design just to get that out of the way and have all the stuff that we need sorted. So I am going to start working on this, and I'll come back to you once we have a good area cleaned out for this. Alrighty, we have the space cleared out for the storage system. Obviously this is just like the beginning, and we can always expand if we need to. Yeah, this has not been very fun to dig out. I also went and got some more materials that we'll be using to build this stuff. Yeah, so next step is to actually start building up the storage system loaders, and yeah, we'll get right into that now. And we're done, sort of. I have this first section of this item sorter sorted in here, which is nice. God, I'm just gonna come out right out and say it. I do not I suck at redstone, so I just went over and copied a generic design instead, because the other one that I found just wasn't exactly what I was looking for. So yeah, here we are. Just a basic item sorter. We've got some stuff going in now. I just put in some of the most frequently used items, most common items here. And we're starting another chest monster. So I think the way this is going, with the way this is being set up, if I can't find a design that lets me have different blocks on different levels, because I tried looking for that and I couldn't find anything, then we'll just set up this kind of automated system for the most common blocks, the stones, dirts, all that good stuff, the potatoes, and then just set up a non-automated storage system where we throw everything else in, and basically move the chest monster from up there to in here, so that way it seems slightly organized. So I'm gonna go in and get some more sections put in for this, and in the meantime, I think I will call that a wrap on episode 2. So until next episode, take care, stay safe, have a good one, everybody. Ciao.